Hey everybody, it's Dawson and Sharp. We are back at it again with our third discussion topic. So we want to do a little bit of self-reflection today. So as y'all remember last week, we talked about dating while single, single again, and dating while married.
Yes.
So today we want to ask and talk about, would you date you? Would you marry you? Would you accept all the flaws you see in yourself in somebody else? Okay, so let's discuss this. Sharp, what do you think about that?
Okay, let's get into it. We got a few questions for y'all, okay? Do you see things within yourself that you could stand to change? Okay? And how can change within yourself improve your dating life or your current relationship? So that's something to think about, okay?
Right. So it's not all about others, it's about how others perceive you. So me personally, would I date myself? Probably not.
No.
Well, it just depends on the day or week because
okay.
I know my flaws. I'm a very mean, nice person. So I have a lot of good qualities, a lot of great.
I'm stuck on mean, nice person. Okay.
I'm mean. Okay, so I can be as sweet as you want me to be until you push that button.
Okay.
And then I just go from 0 to 7,000 real fast. Can't stop me. I'm going overboard. I'm saying mean stuff. I'm doing crazy things, and it's just bad.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
as bad as I used to be, though. I've calmed down a lot.
Growth.
Because I've observed myself, and I get convicted a lot, and I say, that was really nasty. I shouldn't be that way. But it took some years, and so like when I feel myself about to go there and go extra, I bring it back because I can go extra, So would you date yourself, Sharp?
Actually, I would, because I'm more sweet than I am mean, because I just heard of this sweet, mean type of person. But yeah, and it actually comes from a lot of self-reflection as well. I've learned from my previous relationships. I've grown from my previous relationships. I was engaged before, and my engagement ended. Whenever you're engaged and you're at that point, you've evolved until you get a ring. Somebody wants to marry you or think they want to marry you. And when that ends, it forces you to look at yourself. What went wrong? What you could have did differently? Was it a good match? Was it me? Why did he not want me? Why did he choose somebody else or just choose to be alone? So with that being said, I was able to see some unfavorable characteristics where at one point it was like, oh, you're a little too indecisive. And I'm like, really? I just like to make decisions together. But okay, I could stand to be more assertive and take charge. Everybody likes a woman that can make decisions.
Right.
That's independent. However, not too independent to where a man doesn't feel like you don't need them. So I learned a lot from my previous relationships. And I've even asked people before, like, oh, what did you think this about me? For instance, I've had people say, you're bossy. I'm like, I ain't bossy. And then I took a poll. Everybody was like, girl, you bossy. I'm like, I just have good ideas I'd like to share. But it's hard to receive that constructive criticism, but it's real.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. So then I was like, wow, I guess I am bossy. Then I was like, well, maybe I'm more of a leader.
Leaders are bossy.
No, I'm just kidding. But that is all self-reflection, growth, and things that I can learn to improve myself, to make myself a more favorable mate, somebody others want to be around.
Right. And it's good to take constructive criticism from your partner. And I know a lot of us don't like to hear it because it brings us down, and we never want to hear our partner speak negative about us or bring out our negative qualities. It kind of makes us insecure.
In a sense.
But it's great. It's healthy
good.
To help you grow. It'll help them want to be around you more, help them love you more, because they wouldn't even be there in discussing that with you if they really didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not saying that they like it, but if they couldn't deal with it, they wouldn't be there. So they're just trying to bring it to your attention so that you can kind of self-reflect and think about it a little bit.
And that goes with, as we grow and we evolve, sometimes we pick up great, healthy characteristics. And then not so great ones or some bad habits. And when you really love somebody and care about them, you work through those things.
Yeah.
And how do you work through them? Positive communication.
Yes.
Accepting constructive criticism, that self-reflection, and then that real talk, so you can have a healthy conversation and be like, wow, I didn't see that's how you see me? I didn't see myself like that. Okay. And then once you try to implement some of those changes, you might find that your relationship soars to another level,
right?
Just with some constructive criticism and changes. So it's worth a try. And we're not saying you should change who you are to be with this person. If somebody wants to just change completely who you are as a person, that's one thing, right? We're not saying that. But if there's some things about ourselves we can stand to change,
right,
that'll help improve who we are as a person on multiple levels, that's a good thing. That's growth.
Yeah.
We're supposed to live, learn, grow, mature. That's the part of being wise.
Exactly. Like behind closed doors. Like, how are people acting in front of people? Because anybody can put a facade on in front of people. Like, oh, my relationship is like this and like that. And then when you go home and close that door, you are a totally different
Acting
person.
a fool. You just fake as Lord knows what in front of everybody else, and your mate just looking at you. Just fake. Just fake. They can't stand being around you because you're that much different in the public eye than when you get home. You know what I mean? And your mate, that's the most intimate person relationship you'll have. So they see all your different sides, all your different characteristics. So that's a good person to learn from about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get a little insight. Because we all think we're pretty great. You know what I mean? So only so many people like Juanita that'll say, I'm mean and nice.
I'm just real.
You know what I mean? There's only so many people that'll say that. So to hear it from somebody else and say, wow, and make you kind of analyze yourself, the ways you treat other people. Because how you treat other people is how you're treated in return. So think about that.
Exactly. You can't expect somebody to treat you like a king or a queen, and you treating them like a servant or a peasant.
Right.
You know?
Want everything. You ain't giving nothing.
Right.
Why should they give you everything again? Right. No, it's a two-way street. Girls want to be treated and spoiled. Well, guys like a lot of attention too. They don't like to say it or admit it. They like to be treated. They like to be thought about. They like little gifts, and they like to be treated out on a date sometime. Not saying girls go out and just do all the dating, because guys still need to learn how to court.
Yes.
Because this new dating world, I'm not sure what's going on, but you still need to court. But girls, it's okay to be nice to the guys, show them a good time, and not just wait on them to romance you all the time. It's a two-way street.
Yeah. So let us know, y'all. Would y'all date yourselves?
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna comment and let us know?
Let us know. Would you date yourself? Or tell us if you learned from self-reflection, where you was like, oh, I was like Juanita, where I was not dateable. I was not nice. When I changed this, that, or the other about myself is when people were attracted to me.
Right.
I was going on dates. I got engaged. I got married. My relationship improved. Let us know, because we all want to learn, and this is just thought-provoking questions and conversation, so you can look at yourself, so we can all improve our relationships.
Because what y'all one of them people that was like, you met me and I was this way, and you can, if you don't like it, you can leave. Because I was that person before, but that's so immature.
So immature.
We gotta grow from those thoughts.
Because just because that's who you were, that's how you act. You do not have to stay that way forever. You can grow from that. Because some of that stuff, y'all, we all got some ways that really ain't that cute. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to look in the mirror.
Yes.
Look in the mirror. Because we trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to help y'all.
Self-reflection.
Self-reflect. Today.
Healthy relationships we're trying to have.
Yes.
Man, so just let us know and comment, y'all. And thanks for tuning in for our third discussion topic.
Yay. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing y'all next week.